What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What does the world need? Certainly as Americans, we're really suffering from a suffocating government. I mean, you almost can't pee without permission. If you want to build something on your place, you got to get a building permit. If you want to, I talk about water all the time and ponds, and people in Colorado, California. I mean, they can't even have a rain barrel. We just have way too intrusive a regulatory climate. And would some people, abuse their freedom? Well, sure. People have always abused their freedom. But you can't have flourishing small business and have a big government. Big government and flourishing small business don't work. Big government and big business, they work very well. I meet thousands and thousands of wannabe entrepreneurs, especially in the ag sector, who are ready to feed their neighbors. They're ready to build a glamping setup. They're ready to start a farm-to-table restaurant on their farm. They're ready to put in a woodworking shop and build some furniture or children's toys, make some charcuterie, homemade pepperoni. All sorts of things to bring the butcher, baker, and candlestick maker back to the embed it in the community and in the farm. But we have so defined the farm as a segregated economic sector in our society that all of these things that used to be done on the farm, the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker, that used to be done on the farm, are now segregated to commercial zones and other places. And a farm is supposed to be simply a raw commodity producer to be value added everywhere else. I mean, here we can cut a tree, mill the log into lumber, but we can't legally make a chair and sell it because that's manufacturing. And that's illegal in an agriculture zone. The same thing is true with commercial kitchens, all sorts of things. And so I just see the interventive hand of the government in our space, in our lives, as being so invasive and pervasive that dreams are much harder to accomplish now than they were 100 years ago. And that's a shame, because we fought world wars, we fought all sorts of things, and lost our young men and women supposedly protecting the Americanism, and they come home and can't sell a glass of raw milk to their neighbor. Is that really what you fought for, I love where Maha is generally going. I'm thrilled. There's a lot of positive there. My concern is, and what I'm seeing is that Maha will be co-opted by, well, now let's outlaw glyphosate, let's outlaw Tyson, let's outlaw Monsanto, whatever, and it'll be fractured by everybody's pet demon. And I just think that what we need to fight these things. We need to deal with what we don't like by freeing up the alternative rather than trying to negatively stop what we don't like. And so we think on things that are beautiful and lovely and of good report, and we don't get bogged down in what we don't like. We fill our heads with what we do like and try to get freedom to pursue that.